Hey guys, this is Pot World's Everything with Crypto Marie. I am going to give you some information about how Ryan Clark feels about Undisputed with Skip Bayless and three former NFL players plus Little Rain. Ryan Clark subtly throws Skips Bayless for copying Stephen A. Smith. At the end, I'll let you guys know how I feel about the whole thing. Skip Bayless debuted his event Undisputed Monday morning on FS1 and shows new format didn't go unnoticed over at ESPN. Monday morning, ESPN's First Take, Ryan Clark shot at Stephen A. Smith for being Captain Obvious after Smith attempted to offer a sensible answer to a topic meant to spark debate about the NFL's best quarterback duos. I see now why ESPN can't make any First Take decision without you, Clark said sarcastically. But after taunting Smith for the power he holds inside ESPN, Clark eventually complimented the First Take host while subtly trolling Skip Bayless at the same time. Now, I have a lot of love and respect for Ryan Clark. I've watched them on the pivot. I feel like he's trying to start some drama. Drama sells. This is what we do know, Clark said, as Stephen A. is doing things pulling from other shows. Other shows are also taking pages out of Stephen A.'s book, but we are not gonna talk about that today. Maybe that's a topic for a podcast conversation. Who and what, let's see, give me 1 second here. Who and what are those other shows that are taking pages out of Stephen's book? That would be Skip Bayless and Undisputed. That is such a shady move. This is not right. 2 years ago, Smith gave Max Kellerman the booth from First Take, choosing to build the show around himself and a rotating cast of people to argue with. And after Bayless went on one with Shannon Sharpe for nearly 7 years on FS premier debate show, Undisputed has now relaunched as a carbon copy version of Smith's First Take. Clark isn't the only person who noticed the similarities. According to front office sports people inside Fox weren't thrilled to see Bayless rebuild Undisputed by copying First Take. What do you mean copying? How do you want him to have the show? It's 3 to 4 guys that are about to be around him, discussing what happened in the, basketball court or the football field. They need to be sitting around close to each other, talk and discuss what happened. So because the setting is like First Take, that is copying, that is so childish, seriously. Sharpe departed Undisputed in June, and to fill the void, Bayless opted to recruit a cast of analysts led by Keyshawn Johnson, Michael Irvin, and Richard Sherman, mirroring the way Smith revamped First Take 2 years ago. The difference is, however, is that First Take Undisputed remains Smith, whereas in the debut episode of the new Undisputed, Bayless seemingly handed the reins over to its new contributors. Listen, I'm glad he let it happen like that, because with Shannon Sharpe, he was saying all type of stuff, especially about LeBron James, and Shannon Sharpe would not fight back. Now we have, with all the respect, crazy, lovely Richard Sherman. That's not gonna take back any boo, you know what? So why not? If it's because of the setting on how they have the table with the 3, soon to be 4 guys whenever Little Wayne comes in. I mean, are you serious? Come on, is that copying? Then Oprah Winfrey first had her show, then The View come along, and then Wendy Williams come along. Why you think those people have become successful? Because they see, okay, this woman have done this. I think if I add a little more season to this show, in particular, my way, this is how I want it. Come on. And there was enough space for everyone to eat. It's not like some kind of Caribbean place or some kind of like European where it's only one show that will survive. This one thing about America, since I've been here for 30 plus years, I realized there was place for everyone to eat if you try to eat. What I meant by that, going around my neighborhood, you will see there was places I see two different gas stations. You see Shell in this side, and you see what's the other one? Trevon on the other side. And everybody's doing business. And there was no fight. And I love that about America. If you're doing the right thing, you are going to survive. So just because First Take have they people sitting around discussing what happened in the basketball or in the football field doesn't mean Skip Bayless cannot have that. Why not? How do you expect him to set up his show? That's just dumb, with all the respect. That's ridiculous. Again, America led people to see it is possible for more than one person to do one thing in a different way and accomplish a very successful outcome. And it's okay for Skip Bayless to have those guys around, discuss what happened. And it's okay for First Take. Now, what we are going to discuss in a different video is the waiting. How is the waiting going? Or 6 months from now, how is the waiting is going to go? Because later on ain't going to be with Undisputed. We have 3 former NFL players there with Skip Bayless. And then we have Stephen A. Smith, the regular, the normal guy, the screaming guy, the big mouth guy with Shannon Sharp. My goodness, those 2 guys, it's going to be crazy. And it's going to be amazing to see those 2 shows added head-to-heads and waiting. And I'll have so much more to talk about. They're making my job easier. What you have to do, with all the love and respect I have for you, is subscribe so you can be up to date to the latest that happen in those shows. Subscribe. Bye.